Hey Stacy, we're live, making you host.
All right, make you co-host. There you go.
Thank you.
And I'm hosting,
Recording and live
right?
streaming. Yes.
Yay. All right. Here comes everybody. It's 8 o'clock. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Susan, Emily,
Good morning.
Deborah, Doug, Madge,
Hello.
Rosemary, Barbara, Melinda, Myrna, Laura, Twee, CJ, Jody, BC, Sabiha. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Jackie, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Hi there, Laura, Verna.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Janie.
Morning.
Sandra. Good to see you guys back today and ready. Ready to go.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning and welcome. Thank you all for answering my questions yesterday. I appreciate the feedback as I design new classes and add to those I have. Thank you so much. I'm not going to change the current classes. I'm going to rewrite the description a little bit to more accurately reflect what we do. I'm going to change the order of Thursday and Friday, but that's 2 weeks from now. So we're good for this week and next week. So yeah, terrific. Thank you again. Thank you. We have 41 people here already. Let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Yay, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Thursday Morning Fitness, which is a combo class, and we do it in a circuit training format. So start your day with me, energized and confident. I am your guide for fitness today. My name is Stacy. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I've been teaching fitness since the mid-1980s, and I absolutely love it. I enjoy answering your questions, helping people get started, helping folks who are more advanced reach new levels in their fitness journey. Get Set Up is a training and educational platform that helps you learn wonderful things, useful skills from interesting people just like yourselves. And since we learn from one another, ideally we can see you and you have your cameras on. Always remember you can request a recording of today's class by emailing help@getsetup.io. And I will remind you again at the end of class of this email address. So if you don't get it written down right now, I will remind you again at the end of class what this email is. If you're joining by live stream because you found us on the website, welcome. We're so glad you're here. But remember, the best way to fully participate is to join us and register for a class. And that way you have the advantage of receiving the email after class that comes from Get Set Up. And you will be able to provide feedback and be more interactive with us when I ask questions and provide feedback in the chat. Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products or services. And remember to check with your doctor prior to starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any health conditions or if you take any medications. If you are recovering from an accident or an illness, make sure that you have had this discussion with your doctor. And if your doctor has given you any specific recommendations, limitations, restrictions regarding exercise intensity, that's how hard you're working, or range of motion, please be sure you follow your doctor's recommendations. I'm going to stop share. I am going to start my video and spotlight myself here so that we can get started. Everybody ready to go? You've got your water, you've got your cameras on so I can see you. I don't care if you're in your pajamas or your room is cluttered, doesn't matter. There's no judgment here. Welcome to fitness. We're on this journey together. Remember to turn your speakers off, mute yourselves. Be sure to mute yourselves during class so that your sound isn't going out to the World Wide Web. And remember, we have Max with us to answer any of your questions today. Max is available directly in the chat. He's from Get Set Up Support. If you have questions about audio or video, Max is directly in the chat for you. So let's get started. Have a little bit of water first. We always start with a march. This is your home base right here. So if you don't like anything that we're doing, or if that 60-second activity doesn't work for you, please return to marching in place. It's always here for you. If you walk, you can do this. So here we are. Today's class is combo and it is in a circuit training format. I will introduce several movements and we will repeat them. Hopefully we will repeat the movements for a total of 3 rounds, and each round will get progressively more challenging. We will combine cardio and a little bit of weight training, so every other one alternates. So we're going to start this round, the warm-up round, with step touch. And I'm timing you 60 seconds of step touch. Now we have our arms waist level or lower because we're just beginning to warm up our body and let our muscles know that some activity is coming. Are you ready? We have 30 more seconds of step touch. And 15 more seconds. Keep it nice and easy. Smooth movement, modify to your level. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, heels in front right here. And we're doing 60 seconds right here. Heels in front, keeping those arms low right now for this first round. We have one more movement and then we'll repeat twice. And each time we will get a little bit more challenging. Mostly that means that we're going to activate our body more and use more energy, take up more room in your workout space, lifting your arms just a little bit higher. And we have 20 more seconds of heels in front or heel digs. Let's smile. Having fun today. That's the goal, always having fun. Let's switch it up now to hamstring curls, step and curl. Arms are still low, right here. The next round, we'll begin to lift our arms a bit higher. Stepping side to side, just curl that lower leg right up behind you, reaching up toward your booty with your heel. That's right. I see you guys moving. Wonderful. I love it. 15 more seconds right here of hamstring curls. Excellent. And in 5 seconds, we're going to return to step touch, and it's right here. And we're going to take our arms and just swing them side to side. So now we're going a little bit higher than our shoulders, using more energy. Get that heart rate up a bit. Make sure you're breathing, your diaphragm is lifted, shoulders back and down. Keep that torso vertical. We have less than 30 seconds to go with step touch. And as we move into the next movement, which is heel digs, watch how we're also going to raise our arms over our head right here. One arm up and one arm down. And this is the second round. So this is a moderate activity level. You may start to feel your heart pumping a little bit faster. Your perspiration may be starting a bit. You're going to feel your breath coming a bit faster as we move on. Great job, everyone. I see you moving, and I love it. And now we're going to move to our hamstring curls, and our arms are right here, opening at shoulder height for 60 seconds. We're right here. There we go. And you're taking this at your own pace. Remember, you might not be moving as quickly as I am. That's okay. You find the speed that works for you. And we're going to take these 3 movements one more time in 15 seconds, using more energy. If you've got it this morning, you're feeling energetic and you're ready to push yourself a little bit. Our third round of the warm-up will get you going. And here we go. Let's move to step touch and take both arms up overhead. Look at that. We're doing 2 presses. Take it easier if you want to take a single press. Looks like that. Or double presses if you've got energy to spare. Woo! We've got 30 more seconds. Can you hang in there? Remember to take it at your own speed. 15 more seconds. And we're going to move back to heel digs right here. same thing, one arm, one leg, but you can enlarge this movement, taking a larger step, bending your knee just a little bit as you reach out even further with that heel in front. You've got this. Working with me at your own pace. Remember to keep your diaphragm lifted. Form over speed will get the results. So don't be afraid to slow it down. To correct your form, make sure your posture is nice and strong, your shoulders are level. I do recommend, if at all possible, working out with a mirror so that you can see your form. Five more seconds and we're moving to hamstring curls right here. Now we have the arms up overhead. So we're pulling down from right here. And here we were for the second round, remember? At shoulder height. But if you've got energy this morning and you want to really work it up, let's take it right here. Overhead, pulling down each time you lift that foot up toward your buttocks. You got this. 30 more seconds. Woo! And we have 15 more seconds. Make it strong. Make it big. Rock it side to side. In between rounds, we're going to just march to get our water right here. Grab a bit of water. Make sure your light weights are handy. This next round will alternate cardio and weights. Keep marching. Drink your water. Okay, I got my weights. We're back to marching and gradually move your feet, one front and one back. We're doing an arm pump with this moving. This is called rocking horse. And I want you to lift the knee in front with a straight leg kick to the rear. Lift. There you go. 60 seconds right here. And at the 30-second mark, I'm going to have you change legs. So I'm watching that clock, and at 30 seconds, I'll tell you, let's switch our legs up. So pumping those arms like you would with a march, but keep them strong. If you're using hands and fists, try not to squeeze. All right, switch right here. So you have the other leg in front with a bent knee lift. Opposite leg goes back. For that rocking horse, straight leg kick to the back, knee lift in front. Rocking horse right here. And 5 more seconds. Woo! And grab your weights right here. Now, if you want to keep marching while we do the weights, feel free to do that. Or you can take a solid, steady stance with a wide base, and we're going to lift front, side, and to the back. Now, this can be a small lift. You don't have to lift very hard, very high. Maybe from hip level just to waist level for this first round. We're working the shoulders. We're working each of the 3 aspects of your shoulder, of the deltoid. The shoulder cap gives you nice, strong shoulders as we work each part. Nice. And we have 30 more seconds. And you take these weights at your own pace. And remember, like I said before, form over speed And that's what will get you the best results. Lifting, side, and to the rear. 10 more seconds. I think we can do one more round. Front, side, and back. Good. Put the weights down. Marching right back. And we're doing a curtsy and reach. Again, this is going to be one-sided with a change. So we take a reach, a step, cross, bend behind, and a reach the other way. Step behind, reach, up nice and long. Step behind, reach, long. I think you got it. I'm going to start your 60 seconds right here. Reach, cross behind with a little bit of a dip right here. And it's okay to lean on that dip if you feel comfortable with that. Take this at your own size. Like maybe you want to make this smaller. It's okay not to bend. It's okay to take it right here with a gentle cross behind. Right here and back. Right here. Yes, you got it. We have less than 30 seconds. Can you make it? 20 more seconds at your own pace. Your own level of intensity. That means how big are you making this movement? Each time we want to make it a little bit bigger, if that's even possible. Oh, I didn't change legs. Next time we'll do the other leg. Sorry about that. Grab your weights. Arnold presses. That's a complex move where we're going to do a biceps curl and an overhead press right here. And again, if you want to march, that looks like this. Take it nice and slow, starting with the weights at your hips, bringing them up to the shoulders, pressing overhead and down. Elbows tight on that biceps curl. And as you lift overhead, remember to keep the weights slightly in front of your body. They should remain within your peripheral vision. We've done 30 seconds. Can you hang in there for 30 more? Take it at your own pace. Do every other one if you're tired. But stay with me. "15 seconds. We're almost there. And go ahead and put those weights down and let's go back to rocking horse. Woo! All right, so we're gonna start with I'm starting with the opposite leg. Knee lift in front and then lift him back. Both arms up and down. Let's reach and press. Reach and press. It's a straight leg kick behind, front leg lift. 30 seconds on this leg, 30 on the other. Come on and join me. Stick it out. Make the movement smaller if you need to, or go slower. That's good. All right, we're gonna change legs after this last one right here. Change legs. Lift and kick. There you go. Lift and kick. Knee lift in front, kick in back. Woo! And we're doing 30 seconds on this side. I'm watching that clock. You got 15 more to go. Five more seconds. Woo! All right, good job. Grab your weights. Front, side, back. And if you did partial lifts the first round, see if you can lift a little higher this time. Take this at your own pace. Lift, return, side, and down, back, and down. And you don't have to march with it if you don't want to. I'm demonstrating what that would look like for those of you who have let me know that you want to keep moving during the weights. That's perfectly all right. And lift. And back. We've got 30 more seconds. I see you guys moving. You're doing great. And remember, if you're not comfortable with weights, you don't have to use them. It's okay to just go through the movements with your arms because you're still benefiting using that muscle. 10 more seconds. Are you with me? Let's do one more round right here. All right, put those weights down. Curtsy and reach. We got to remember to go the opposite side. So cross behind right here. Step, reach long. Cross behind right here. We're going to do 60 seconds on the same side because I didn't change it up in our first round. There you go. Nice and long body movement at your own pace. Woo! Make it nice and big if you can, or at least maybe a little bit bigger than your first round. If you're using a lot of energy this morning, if that was your goal to be as energetic as possible, that's my suggestion for you. Make it big. Take up space in your workout area. We have about 15 more seconds. Stay with me. Last time, complete the movement and grab your weights right here. We're going to do those Arnold presses, that complex movement, biceps curl and shoulder. Here we go. Right here, take it up, back, and down. This time I'm using the position known as hammer curls, where my palms remain facing inward toward one another. However, my elbows are still tight by my waist on the curl. Extending overhead, I'm still keeping my elbows into my body, nice and controlled. 30 more seconds. And then we have one more round of those 4 moves. Five more seconds. I think we can complete this one. And then we're going to start from the top with the rocking horse. And see if I can remember to give you a 30-second switch off. Reach up and down. 30 seconds on this leg. And then I promise we're going to change. I'm watching really closely. Woo! I hope you're smiling and having a good time this morning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Lift and kick. Here we go with arms. 30 seconds right here. I gave you about a 5-second switcheroo time. Lift and behind. Lift. And you're taking it at your own pace, whatever comfortable speed you like today. 10 more seconds. This is our last round of this set of 4. It's been a fun set, yes? Last time, complete the movement. Grab your weights for front, side, back, side raises. If you're marching, it looks like this. If not, you find a nice wide base of support, lift front, side, and back at your own pace. Front, shoulder high only, okay? Don't go above the shoulders. Make sure your elbows are slightly bent, keeping them soft. They're lengthened, good long lengthened arms, but not with elbows locked. You got this. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath on weight work. lift. 15 more seconds. Good job. Front, side, back. Let's do one more round, front, side, back. That's it. And back. Good. Put your weights down for curtsy and reach. I'm going to do curtsy and reach, 30 seconds each side. Start here. Oh, low and high. Low and high. And I'm watching 30 seconds. Low and high. Woo! Yes, low and high. Make this a big movement. If you really want to work hard, you can add this leap here in between. Leap to the side. Leap to the side. But it's not necessary. It'll really get your heart rate up. One more, and then we're going to switch sides right here. Long and cross back. Reach and cross. Reach and cross. Reach and cross. Reach. Yeah, you got it. 15 more seconds. Big movement. Using the whole body. You've got that energy today. 5 more seconds. Just complete this one and grab your weights for Arnold presses. Last exercise of the third round. Woo, for this series of movement, Arnold presses. Woo, and up and down. Curl up, press, return, and down. That's it, and curl. Lift, return, and down. We're doing just 60 seconds, and I promise I'm watching the clock. I won't let you go over and do too many. Goodness, we wouldn't want you working too hard. Take it at your own level, at your own pace. Woo! Are you sweating yet? Is it warm where you are? We're supposed to have a little bit of rain today, so it is very humid already. I am feeling it. 30 seconds. Yes. Let's keep moving. You guys are doing great. I see you, and you're working with me. I love it. Good. Good form. Elbows tight. In close to your body. 10 more seconds. You can do it. It's just a couple more. Yes. Here's the last one. Please complete this movement. Put your weights down. March and get your water. All right. Starting the next series, we're going to rock side to side. This is a feel-good move. A little bit of balance built in. And take your arms down here and hold them. Jazz hands. Or here, if you like. I have my fingers spread because it feels good. Feeling comfortable with this movement. Got a little bit of hip adduction here as we lift the legs side to side. You should feel it right in here. Abs should be nice and tight. This is a great movement to check your posture. Is your diaphragm lifted? Shoulders pressed down and back. Hips are square and facing forward. I have my feet at about 11 and 1 o'clock, that position, and we have 10 more seconds, maybe a little bit more. Okay, go ahead and finish this movement. Now we're going to do step side squat or not. So grab your light weights. I'm going to give you counts for this movement. We want to be sure that your weight is centered. So if you're using weights, even if they're very light weights, you're going to be holding them right here in front of your chest. And so the count is going to be 1, squat on 2, rise on 3, return on 4. That gives you time to center your body with your weight evenly distributed on both legs before you take the squat. Now I call this squat or not because maybe you're not squatting. If your knees don't have that ability, please just hold with me for those 2 counts and then return. So that's like this: step, pretend to squat, pretend to come back up, and feet together. Step, squat, and rise. We've done 30 seconds as I talked you through that. So join me wherever you are. Even if you have a very slight knee bend, squatting is important for your quadriceps and to develop the muscles that surround the knee and to give your knee that support. I'm going to be very blunt right here. You'll always want to be able to independently get on and off the toilet, right? That is one of the reasons why the elderly wind up in a nursing home, is when they cannot independently get up and down like this, okay? So squatting is important, and the very best way to protect your knees is to make sure that your thigh bone and your shin bone are facing forward. Your knees are facing forward as you do a slight bend, and your toes are facing forward. That protects your knee from twisting, and twisting is bad. Your knees are not meant to twist. I think we've done more than enough of these, and you got my little speech about how it's so important. So go ahead and put your weights down. And we're gonna do half jacks right here. Don't wait, you know what they are. It's half of a jumping jack. I had a question last week. Someone asked me if you can do a full jumping jack here. Absolutely, 100%. If you got that energy, you've got a full jack going on, and it looks like that. A half jack is for the majority of us who don't want to do impact. That's fine. Either one. Please always work at your own fitness level. And I appreciate those of you who are rising above. You got it. Challenging yourself to do more. I love it. Woo! We have 20 more seconds of half jacks or full jacks if you're there. Clock is moving slowly right now. What is that about? Is yours moving slowly? I think it's because I've worked up a bit of a sweat this morning. Oh my goodness. All right, let's finish the movement and grab your weights. Again, we're lunging, or we're bending our knees. So this is a step front lunge. Make it nice and small, and keep your legs at least hip width apart so that you have a wide base of support when you step out. What you don't want to be doing is stepping one in front of the other as if you were on a balance beam, because we don't have that kind of balance here. We are trying to make sure that nobody falls, but we get benefit from the movement. We are also doing a double knee bend in our lunges. That means our weight is centered. I don't want you to do a traditional lunge where you put all your weight on the foot where that steps out. We are not doing that because I want you to have the most support as you begin to get your knees back into condition. So a very little bend is perfectly okay. If you're not bending at all, you will still benefit from just stepping out and returning. And you're holding these weights in your hands so that you have a little bit more pressure as you're doing this. 10 more seconds, you guys. You did it. Woo! There it is. Return. Complete the movement on each side. And then we're going to go ahead and put the weights down, and we will start over from the top, rock side to side. And I'm going to do opposite arm and leg, reaching on a diagonal. So I have a little bit more energy in this action this time around. Probably start to bring a towel to class. Yes, here we go. Woo! 30 more seconds, 20, actually it's 20 more seconds. I spoke a little late. And you're taking this at your own pace. Maybe you're here. Woo, that's active. That uses more energy. 10 more seconds. But what is your pace? Where are you comfortable? And then push yourself just a little bit past comfort. Yeah, that's the challenge. All right, complete the movement, one to each side, and grab your weights for our step side squats. Squat or not, remember. So if you are working on the squats, maybe this time go a little tiny bit deeper. Step, squat, return, and together. I'm watching time. Squat. We have time to center our weight. Step, squat, return. And as you squat, if you are bending your knees, I want you to think about pressing your tailbone down and back. Tailbone down and back. Yes. So, like you're trying to sit down, like you're gonna sit down right there, but you don't. So you're slightly, like you wanna be careful you don't go off balance, but you're close as you are sending your buttocks back first. That's it, right there. Down and return. Good job. I see some of you trying the squats. Excellent. I'm glad some of you are able to do that. But if you're not, it's okay. Just squat or just step, side, and hold. And return. Step, squat, return, together. That's it. It's a 4-count move so that we have plenty of time to center balance. So you're using both knees equally. 10 more seconds. Let's complete this last move. There we go. And we're going to go to half jacks. Here we go. And we're doing 60 seconds, and I'm trying to watch that clock and make sure we don't go over. Now, to make this movement a little bit more challenging than the first time, make it bigger. Take up more of your workout space. Bend your knees if you can. Yes, it's right there. I got my arms going up halfway. And I'm just moving a little bit more side to side. I see you guys are doing it too. Hey, awesome. You got this. Nice job. 15 more seconds. We're almost there. Yes. Woo. All right. And this is our second time through, right? Gosh, I hope so. I need a counter. All right, complete this movement. Grab your weights for Arnold. Here we go. Oh no, it's step front lunges. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at the previous round. Step front lunges. Here we are. There it is. Okay. Take this movement in the 4 counts as well so that you can make sure your weight is centered. And your lunge is really a double knee bend, not a classic lunge with weight on the front leg. Really want you to protect your knees here. We're sort of practicing knee bends. That's what we're doing. We're getting in shape so that we can do more. Strengthening the quadriceps while protecting the knee. That's what our aim is. And if you can't bend at all, if your knees really don't allow that, step and hold. It's okay. You're still benefiting. That's what that looks like. All right, we have 15 seconds. And then we'll do those 4 one more time. I think we managed I managed time better today. Yay for me. And back. Step and back. One more, complete the movement. Right there, put your weights down, and we're gonna start back. This is our last round of this movement series with rock side to side. We're gonna do these opposites, and I want you to, if you can, do a cross in front so your arms are moving a little bit more. Make the movement larger. Lift the leg a little bit higher. Take up more space if you can. 45 more seconds. This is working up a sweat. Your whole body is involved in this movement. That's what it takes to really get in a good activity level. Getting the heart rate up there. Yes. Ah, 15 more seconds. Make it big. Make it count for this last 15. Yes. Woo! And reach. 5 more seconds. Complete the movement and grab your weights. Whew. All right. Step side squats or not. Here we go. So if you're bending, if you've got that ability, perhaps you're bending deeper this round as we do 60 seconds. Lean back with your tailbone. There you go. If you're bending deeper, please make sure you're doing it slowly and cautiously. Tailbone leading to the back. Knees over the toes. Nice. Good job. 15 more seconds. You got this. Five more seconds. Complete the movement, one to each side. Put your weights down, going right into half jacks or full jacks. This is our last round, so you can make them as big as you want. Full jacks if you like. Bigger half jacks, taking up more room, moving side to side. Either way, just a big step. Big step to the side, bring it in, or keep it right here. I want to be able to show people of all levels how you can do this exercise, how you can get a little bit of movement in for your body with me. Those of you who want more of a challenge, I want you to feel that when you work out with me. I want you to have that available. And those of you who are working out at a more moderate level, I hope you feel supported and that I'm providing enough instruction to keep up and do the exercise along with us. Movement is so important, and I know it makes you feel better. Feel good for the rest of the day. Just 15 more seconds. How about that? Woo! I hope you're smiling, sweating, and having a great time. One more to each side. Make it count. All right, and grab your weights for lunges. Step front lunges or double knee bends, because we're going to keep our weight centered right here. And bend, return, and back. Double knee bend. So the goal would be in a double knee bend to know your weight is centered. Both of your knees are going to bend at about the same depth, even if it's very small. Even if you're not bending at all. If you're not bending at all and you're stepping out, just make sure you've got that wide base of support. And you're breathing, right? Breathing, nice posture. Shoulders back and down, neck relaxed. Good work. We have about 20 more seconds. I am so happy we managed to complete 2 rounds of 4 exercises, 3 times each, plus our warm-up. Did a great job this morning. Time management was on point, yay. As soon as we complete this one, we will be cooling down. One more to each side, complete the movement. And I'm gonna suggest that you keep marching in place, put your weights down, keep your feet moving, grab a little bit of water. All right, let's do step touch. We're gonna start to bring our energy level down. Now what I like to do here is infinity arms. So I'm drawing a figure 8 on its side, like the infinity symbol for you mathematicians. It's like an 8 on its side. And you can make it smaller or larger. This is fun to do with a ball too. If you don't have a fitness ball yet, you might want to think about a fitness ball. I'm going to be incorporating it more into all my classes, most of my classes. Of course, there's always the option not to use it and just pretend, right? You can pretend, but the ball is so much fun. All right, let's take 2 steps to each side. Step twice to the right and left. Good. Step 2 times. So it's step together, step together. You got it. Step together, step together. Step together. Yes, nice. All right. Are we smiling now? The hard part's over. You hung with me, made it through. And back to single step touch. Infinity arms. And let's take them smaller. Let's keep your infinity symbol below your waist. Ah. Woo. All right, heels in front. And take it back to a march. And inhale up. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. We're going to do it just one more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's take your feet apart. And can you hold it right here? You feeling like you've relaxed enough, your heart rate has come down, and we can do just a little bit of side to side stretching. One arm overhead. Make sure your torso faces forward and doesn't twist. Facing forward, use this arm to support yourself. If you don't have a knee bend available, you can do this stretch standing. Place your hand on your hip for support. And it looks like this. And release. Let's take the other side. Over, reach, and return. Very nice. Bring your feet in together. Oh, you did such a great job today. Whew. I do need a towel. Stay with me while I give you a little bit of breath work and some positive affirmations for today. As you are able to begin to bring your focus to your breathing, begin to notice the rise and fall of your diaphragm and your rib cage as your breath returns to its normal, natural rate and rhythm. Since we're standing, and I don't have a chair available, and perhaps many of you also are standing with me, please don't close your eyes. You can continue to do breath work and focus on positive words and affirmation while standing today. So as you are drawing in positive energy with each breath, good positive thoughts, joyful, filled with gratitude for today and for this exercise and for your body for taking you through it and sticking with it. As you, in your mind, sometimes you want to do certain things and then your body doesn't cooperate as well. But today, maybe you did better than usual. It looked like it from my viewpoint. So feel those wonderful feelings of gratitude and joy that your body provided that for you today. And let's take some positive affirmations, and hopefully one of these will resonate with you and you can carry it into today. My mental pattern is positive and joyful. Just for today, I will be aware and remember that true happiness doesn't depend on anybody else, but resides within me. True happiness resides within me. And with my very next exhale, I release all feelings of worry and guilt, concern, fear, anxiety, other people's judgment, and words. I release all of that. And I take in all positive, joyful, glorious, and whatever color I choose today, that is the color of the air that I draw in, along with peaceful, positive, loving, and kind side of life. I hope today that you encounter only kindness and love in all of your encounters with other humans. Have a great day, be joyful, and thank you for joining me. Stay with me while I approach the camera and share with you my closing slides. Thanks so much for joining me today. I think since you are here, we all know that when you can start your day with some movement and a fitness activity, it's going to be a great day. And you know, we work on strengthening our muscles so that we can prevent falls and increase confidence in our ability to do all kinds of new things and take on challenges that we might do. So again, my thanks, my most sincere thanks. I'm glad you are all here with me today. It brings me great joy to be with you in the morning like this. If you are able and active on social media, share your experience there by using the hashtag #GetSetUp or @GetSetUp. And if you're not on social media, that's okay. You can email Liz at getsetup.io and she'll share your thoughts on social media if you would like her to do that. Look for some other related classes that'll allow you to get moving, like Ageless Grace, or the line dancing classes that are being offered by Shirley. And we have some wonderful yoga instructors now, and also Tai Chi is available. My next class, let's see, tomorrow is none of these. My next class tomorrow is balance and flexibility. So join me for that on Friday. That class is at 8 o'clock, and at 9:15 I teach core training. And at 12 noon, we talk about, it's not an active workout class, a talking class about various exercise equipment that's inexpensive that you can have in your home and what you can do with some of that equipment and where you can get it. And then at 1:30, it's just a general open question and answer series called Let's Talk Fitness. So join me for any of those. I think the Let's Talk Fitness was just added, as I noticed was not on the schedule like it was supposed to be. So it was listed today in the classes that were less than 50% filled. So jump on that real quick if you're not already taking that class with me. Be on the lookout for the email that'll contain some notes from class, some suggestions for other classes you might enjoy, and a link to provide your feedback. And I do read every single feedback that comes my way. I welcome your suggestions. Remember now, you can invite a friend. You can refer a friend to get set up. Look for this screen on your desktop right here where it says invite a friend. You want to click on that and it'll give you the opportunity to put your friend's email in the space provided and then click on the orange tab and they will automatically get an invitation. This is the important email right here that you want to make sure you have written down in an important spot. help@getsetup.io. That's the email you want to use to request a session recording. Let us know that you want to host your own interest group or suggest a new class that we are not yet providing. All of those things are available if you just email help@getsetup.io. And we do partner with many different organizations throughout the country, but if we're not yet partnered in your community, share the name of your organization with us in an email to help@getsetup.io. I hope you've got that. Once again, I thank you for joining me today. It gives me great pleasure to be here every morning. I love seeing all your smiling faces and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, Stacy.
Thanks, Stacy.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.